Ever since I got sick, Earl has been able to catch me. And I just got out of the shower, and as usual, he caught me. He catches me every time, man. I just can't, being sick, can't get away from him. He just makes me do horrible things. Alright folks, welcome back, and thank you as usual for coming back. I really appreciate you hanging through all the crap that's been going on in my life at the house that never sleeps. I appreciate you keeping it here. Did you ever, I've known cases that this actually happened. Did you ever buy a guitar, or know somebody bought a guitar, new or used, electric or acoustic, and they take it home, and they pay for it and everything, take it home, and usually they're pretty excited. Can't really wait to get it out of the case. Well, they get home with it, take it out of the case, and it don't sound very good. Why did I buy this, They put new strings on it, or different strings, and it just don't sound very good. You ever know anybody like that? I've seen, probably safe to say, hundreds of people that this has happened to. I don't remember it ever happening to me, but it very well could have, and I just forgot. When you go into a music store and you're looking at guitars, I'm talking about people that bought new guitars or used ones from a music store, usually. When you go into a music store and you find one that really draws your interest, most people take it off the wall or ask someone to get it off the wall for it, reach it to them, whatever, and they try it out, and play it a good little while. And sometimes a jam session can even be bored. Anyways, they play all chords, maybe capo it and play it a little bit that way and play it up the neck, and they like everything about the guitar. They take it home, like I say, get it out of the case, and whoa, this ain't the same guitar I bought. It sounds so different. The reason for that is, and here's the catch, the reason for that is, all those instruments hanging on the wall, usually they keep them pretty well fine-tuned in most music stores. And when you start playing the guitar you're interested in, it starts to radiate around on all these instruments that's close to you. Even pianos, if there's pianos in the room, or basses, or whatever, if they're in tune, and they are, like I say. And you can hit a hard chord on one and kill it, and you can hear those other guitars ringing. I've done it before. Try it in the music store next time you're in there. If it's close enough, if they are close enough for them to pick up the vibrations of the guitar you're test driving. So, some music stores have a booth, or a private room, or I don't know what else they call them. Just a little, some of them's even soundproof. They have a little place just specifically for people to take instruments into, and you can't hear anything outside that way, so you can hear the true sound of the guitar you're interested in. So, if you go in a music store and you don't see one of these rooms, because a lot of stores still don't have them, ask someone if they have those rooms, a sound room or a soundproof room, or a booth or something, where you can get away from all these other instruments and hear what that guitar truly sounds like. Because the good chances are, whatever it sounds like in that room, it's going to sound like in your living room when you get home with it. And you're going to be a whole lot happier. I knew one guy tried to take his guitar back, and they wouldn't have no part of it, man. They said, there's nothing wrong with the guitar. You bought it as it is, you paid for it, and they would not give him his money back. He traded it later on and got something he liked better, but the music store, they wouldn't let him have his guitar back, or refund him, or I don't know if he didn't try to trade it at that store, because I think it was at least a year or a couple years later when he finally did get rid of it. He said he tried to like it. He tried different strings and different all kind of things, and he just couldn't bring himself to love that guitar sound that it produced. Anyways, that makes a huge difference. So when you go to a music store and they have, especially the smaller the store is, the more of a difference this makes. Because you got everything, all those instruments compacted. There used to be a store not very far from here that was small like that, and they had the store had more than one room, but they had this one room that had all the guitars and banjos and amps and basses and everything in this one room, and it wasn't a very big room. That's the store I learned in. You could hit a G note chord on a guitar, kill it immediately, and wow, the whole room would light up. Everything started, you could hear them, you know, the ones that were in tune. So I was thinking about that, and I thought I'm going to make a video about that for you guys. That's it's pretty important whenever you're buying a new guitar or a used one. You know, when you get one and you think this is the one I've been looking for, this is the sound I've always wanted, and you get home with it and it's not, you know, that's got to be depressing, man. Like I say, I don't ever remember it happening to me, but it probably did over the dinosaur years that I've lived. Getting old. Anyways, young at heart. Stay young at heart and you'll live a lot longer and happier and everything else. Anyways, yeah. Another good thing to do, if they don't have it, like I say, a lot of those stores don't have those booths or rooms or whatever they're called. If they don't have them, maybe tune the guitar down. Don't ever tune it above, you know, above the standard tuning. But tune it to something like, you could go maybe a half step up or a half step down, and that will kill the majority of the instruments hanging on the walls and in stands and everywhere else around you. If you can remember to do that, of course it changes the sound a little bit of the guitar that you're trying out as well. I always see something right around the bottom of that bear flashing. When I look over there, I don't see it. I can see it right now. It's flashing like crazy in the camera. I don't see if this comes out in the playback on this video. I've seen that before. I never could figure out what it was. Anyways, I hope you can see it. And I hope Earl don't ever catch up with you. I'm telling you, if he gets you, you're had. Big time had. So keep that in mind. Tune a half a step up or a half a step down. Put a capo on there. I wouldn't recommend a capo because you get a different sound of the strings coming off of a fret, like the first fret, than what you get in the open string, you know, through the nut. It sounds different. That's why they put 0 frets in some guitars. So every note played on the guitar is being played off of a fret, and they say they all sound more alike. I can't hear that much of a difference. A little bit maybe, but I don't think a first fret guitar open strings sound as good as a guitar that doesn't have a 0 fret I'm talking about. I don't think they sound as good as the open string on a, you know, just coming through off the bone nut or tusk or whatever kind of nut it is. But if you do this, you'll be able to tell a whole lot more about your guitar. You know, some of those, like I say, some of those stores don't have a little room anywhere. Maybe you can take it outside if it's a pretty day, the weather permitted. Take it outside and try it out maybe and get by with that. But generally not. They like to stay with you or close to you if you're checking out a $4,000 guitar, you know, or even half that, or even a $1,000 one. So if you can remember to do that, tune up 1 fret, tune down 1 or down 1 fret, and you know, try to make a better judgment as you can. And hopefully when you get home with your brand new guitar, it's going to be please you just as much as you thought it was pleasing you at that store with all the instruments in there helping it. And it does truly make a huge difference. That's why some of these stores even have these booths and rooms. You know, they know this. They know it. They know all these instruments affects the sound of the guitar you're checking out. Even electric ones, you know, if you hit a chord or a note, and these ones hanging on the wall, maybe it's tuned to that or got an open string that's noted the same as whatever note you're playing, they'll light up, you know, and it'll make your guitar sound better. Unless you got the thing ripped wide open really loud, you know. But there's all kind of little catches to that. A lot of music stores intentionally do not have those music rooms. What are they called, man? I can't remember. They call them rooms something, and I don't know what it is. Sound booth, maybe? I don't know what it is, but I'm sure you guys will tell me. I'm sure you all know what it is and will tell me about it. So I hope that helps you when you go to buy your next new guitar. And just want to bring you a quick clip tip on that. So there it is. Thanks for watching. Peace to you. And I'm not going to complain about my health. I made a video about it because so many of you was asking me to do it. Finally broke down and made one. I don't know if you'll see it before this one or this one before it. I don't know. But it's made already. I just need to process it and stuff and get it up. So anyways, thanks for watching. Happy buying your new guitars, and good luck buying them too. I hope you get one you really love, and I'll see you as soon as I can see again well enough to fix anything, or take repairs back on. Some days are better than others. Some days I can see pretty good. The next day that's like that, I'll try to make a repair video for y'all or something. I don't know what it'll be. Cheers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.